We're starting off with a lat pull down today. Like always, I'm gonna take you through the process of progressing your lifts and trying to beat your previous performance every time, every few days coming to the gym and trying to be better than last time. When it comes to progressing your lifts, you're not looking for a big jump from the get-go. You're looking for something small. For example, last time I had like 100 kilos. So the next time I did this exercise, I put around 101 and a half. If I could, I would have gone even with a smaller jump. You're looking to go for a small jump because eventually that's going to add up, and before you realize, you're gonna be maybe 10 kilos above than what you used to be. So it may seem small in the beginning, but over time it will become bigger and bigger. And yes, there will be some times where you won't progress because that's life, and you're not always gonna be in the gym with the same energy, the same psychology. And also, when you are training for a long period, you're gonna find some obstacles in the way. It's natural, but in general, you're looking for these small jumps to ensure the safety. And if you think about it, it's still progress because you are doing something more challenging than what you did the last time. Keep that in mind as we go through some warm-up on the lat pull down. Myself underneath the pad, and I'm already here in position to just deduct my shoulders, finish in this position and then go back. So when you're doing the movement like I'm describing, you're gonna feel your lats working from the get-go because you're gonna have this breaking of the elbows to your sides. You can see it from the angle, I suppose, hopefully. And then you finish around here and then you go back. And there you go, your lats are smoked. So I'm trying to show what I'm doing from this angle. I had 101.5 the last time, so right now I'm trying to get 102. So it's like a half kilo up. Not a big jump, I know, just half a kilo. But considering that it's my working set and I'm taking this to failure, it seems like a big jump because it's already challenging from the get-go. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, I won the battle today. I did 6 repetitions, I think with half a kilo more than last time, which is progress because last time I did half a kilo less, the same repetitions. And I keep the speed that I perform my repetitions relatively the same. So I try to keep the consistency and how reliable my progress is when it comes to lifting weights. So it's like an experiment. You try to keep all the variables as similar as possible so you can repeat the experiment and have a reliable result. So let's move on to some rows. I thought I would film this from a different angle just so that you can see the motion, how I perform the exercise in another way. And when it comes to the chest supported row, not every machine is the same. Some machines, they have different resistance profiles between them, different motions So when it comes to this, the hammer strength 1, I like to keep my feet positioned behind my body, puts kind of an extra challenge like I mentioned before. And since I like to put the pressure on the targeted muscles that I'm training with this specific exercise, and I like to make it as challenging as possible, this is working fine for me. You can try it as well if you want. And I'm using a palms facing down grip here, and I don't have to grab wide, I don't have to go here, I just have to grab somewhere around shoulder width, and from here I'm keeping my chest out, and I'm gonna maintain this position all throughout the exercise. And what literally happens is that my shoulders start from a flexed position, which means I'm right here and I'm thinking of extending them back, and this is my end position. This is where the movement finishes, and I get that scapular retraction to effectively train the muscles of the upper back. I let the weight take me back, shoulders flexing, scapular protraction, I come back, and that's pretty much it. But nothing else changes. Everything else is stable, because what I want to do is go from this position here to this position. I don't need anything else, and the lift is over after I put some weight on. I've said it many times before, but keep it in mind when you are reaching those final repetitions. Keep your technique as solid as possible. Do not involve other body parts just for the sake of getting another repetition. It will not give you any additional benefits, because you are just involving other body parts or muscle groups to assist you with doing the work that you're supposed to do with your targeted muscles. I think it makes sense. So remember that as we move on to some shrugs to get some more upper back work, some traps, and work on that back thickness. Yeah, that's enough back for today. Time to train some guns, some biceps. And of course, it's not a proper pull day if I don't finish with some biceps. I have a 0.5 kilogram increase from last time. Last time I put 26.5, this time I put 27. That's exactly what I mean. I don't rush into increasing too much weight. I'm gonna try to get the same repetition count as I did the last time, because the last time I got 6 repetitions. Let's go for it. During the final seconds, I slowly lower down the weight. I don't want any sudden movements, especially at that time. And yeah, I think we beat our previous performance. It was 6 if I counted right. So that was it, and I will see you in the next one.